story of the beginning. My dear children, we cannot be with you anymore. Create cities together. This is your mission. Explore the unknown world. Arcage.
Holy cow, do I freaking love that new trailer that XL Games has put out for us. That's awesome. And it's in English, which means that I guess they're trying to get more people to play the game in North America too, which is pretty cool. But I wanted to show that off because it's so freaking awesome, and they did a pretty good job with putting that one together. Hello, hello. I'm GamePro03, and today we're going to be doing the first research and development live stream where we're actually just going to go and test a whole bunch of stuff. As much as we can get through. I've got a big list of different things, and we will see what we can do out of that list. So we'll start with one of the most interesting ones, but I'm going to have people helping me. We'll start off with Nuo. Let me just drag him into the channel. Nuo, how's it going, man?
Pretty good.
Alrighty, so you're going to be able to help me with testing stuff today, right?
Yep.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. The first thing I really want to test, just to get out of the way, because I really want some kind of documentation for diminishing returns on different skills like trip, stun, all of those kind of diminishing return things, right? I want to like perfectly document it and like have it in paper writing, because like I think one of the most I don't understand is after you've gone and maybe hit them 2 times, for example, and you know they would still get hit by a 3rd time before the immunity triggers. My question is, what if you just stop and don't do anything? You don't trip them again or whatever for that 3rd time. How long is it until it resets and the first trip is in full effect? Do you know the answer to that, Nuo?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if people have already done this research, but I want to find out for sure. So, where do you want to meet up, Nuo? We can meet anywhere, really. What do you have access to on that character? I can come to you, too.
This character has pretty much everything, actually.
Okay, cool.
So,
All right, let's do you remember? I don't know if you were there for that. Maybe not. Do you want to meet outside Vero?
yeah, I can do that.
Okay, cool. Let me just turn on like actually good music. That's fine. All right, let's meet outside Vero. That should work fine. Alright. How's the new server, by the way? How's everything going over there?
Pretty good.
Just hanging out with people you know, at least?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, nice. So we can't fight in here, right? Because the guards would be very annoyed by that. Okay, cool. Wow, they managed to fit 2 houses on that area over there. Alright, this should be good, right? There's no guards over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is...
Alright. So, I don't want to kill you, so I'll just use really crappy weapons. Let's see. I do have very crappy weapons. Alright, so we'll test diminishing returns really quick. We'll probably do it with trips since I think it's the easiest for me to accomplish. I think.
I don't...
Stunned. Okay, oh yeah, also go ahead and remove anything that decreases debuffs, like the complete cloth set, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Clover.
Okay,
Oops.
let's take... Okay. Let's take off, I guess, my belt.
Yeah.
Regular... Yeah, that doesn't decrease anything.
Perfect.
and I don't have any passives that decrease trip.
Okay,
No.
cool.
Okay.
So that should work. So yeah, turn around the other way so that we don't get evasion or anything. And then I'm going to try to decrease my attack way further than that. Oh, I'm in combat, so I can't take off armor. Okay, that's fine. Should be fine. Alright, so we'll measure times, we'll take rough estimates, we'll make sure that that's all correct, and then after we've got the diminishing returns amount, and like the percentages of each additional hit of trip, and how much the reduced duration is, then we'll go and see what we can do to abuse the immunity timer. And we'll know, hopefully, by the end of this, what the timings are for pretty much how long you can wait before you trip somebody again if you want the next trip to be full effect.
From what I remember, I heard about the diminishing returns. It's the full percent the first hit, 10% the second hit, and 50% the third hit, and then it goes immunity. I don't know how true that is, though.
10% seems very, very low for the second hit. I think it's 50% for the second hit. Or feels like it. Alright, let's find out. Here we go.
Okay.
We'll take all the math later. I'll write all the stuff down after the stream. I'll just go back through and view it. So don't worry about writing anything down right here. Alright, so normal trip from charge is... No, hold on. Where's the charge? So normal triple slash is a 2.5 second trip. I want something a little bit more stable, but I don't think we'll get anything. So 2.5 second trip. Now, I don't know if there's anything I have that increases trip duration. I think as long as I'm not using Terrifying Roar, we should be okay.
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay. Also, I want to see if there's some kind of a shackle similar thing. I don't think there is, though. Alright. Let's do it. So, we'll do the first one. Okay, that's a 2.5 second trip. Now I can do this again. That's hard to tell how much that was actually duration-wise. Let me actually give you a bunch of burgers as well. Try to, if you can like hover it over yourself for the second trip, let's make sure that we can know exactly how that helps. Yeah, know exactly what the timing is. If you could check that on your end too.
Okay. That's right.
Alright, those will help. Alrighty. I think that the duration is probably done by now. So, here we go. Let's do it again. Okay, that was 2.5. Let's do it again. Here we go. That felt like 2 seconds there. Let's do it once more. That still felt like 2 seconds.
It was less than 2 seconds. It was less than 2 seconds because it was, it showed 1 second instead of the 2 seconds, which would be over 2 seconds.
Okay, and that
And
caused
then
the
it goes,
immunity.
that caused snare immunity first before trip.
Oh, you're right. Interesting. There is a snare immunity. Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's good to know. There's not an immunity for everything. There's only immunity for certain things. Yeah, you can use a sandwich.
Yeah. Well, that's one of my sweet adventurous sandwiches.
Oh, you've got those?
Yeah.
No, you got the deluxe. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's do this again. So immunity is gone. That immunity is 30 seconds, though. Theoretically, that 30 seconds is the actual timer for when you can hit people again. But I want to make sure that it's not anything less than that. We'll do that later. I want to know for sure, 100%, what the timings are for each of the trips. So we got to keep testing this. And then, of course, after the stream, I can even go through and time it with like an actual stopwatch, which is good. We'll see what we can do right now. Alrighty, so here we go, first one. Okay, so it's 2.5. Second one. Okay, that was 2 seconds.
I believe that was 2, yeah.
Okay, next one. That was like 1 second. Maybe a little bit over 1 second.
Yeah, so the 50% on the third hit seems to be accurate. The second one is maybe 20%.
I see, yeah, I see your point, okay. Yeah, that actually makes sense, okay. Right, because that's about 1.25 seconds. But the first hit, if it's 1 second, what is that, 25%? Yeah. Okay, so maybe, oh, actually 20%.
20, well, 20 or 25 would be around the same.
Yeah, I guess
you
that's
would
true.
have to have a longer trip to actually.
No, I could switch to defense and shield. We have some testing to do that later, anyways. I think we're okay though. I can check that specifically later on and document it and throw it in one of the announcement pins on the Discord for the Arcade Research and Development Discord, which I'm just going to go ahead and advertise again. Is at the bottom of this bottom of the description for the Twitch. All right, so I want to know exactly what the minimal time is. So I'm going to trip you 1 time. Let's trip you 2 times, and then the 3rd time we're going to actually try it again after 20 seconds, just to see what happens. See if it's the full time.
Okay.
All right, that should do it. All right, so first time, 2nd time. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that looks like it was still the reduced time.
Mm-hmm.
So, it probably is just a 30-second cooldown. Oh, you've gone. Where'd you go?
I'm trying to just stealth so I can.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I'm like looking at other screens, I look back and you're gone. You got tired of being abused. Alright, so we know that the first hit 20-25% diminishing returns, second hit's 50% for sure, and then also it's probably it's probably a 30-second cooldown in general. So if you don't want to cause trip immunity, you don't have to. That's like a waste of a trip, really. If you know it's going to cause trip immunity anyways, count in your head 30 seconds, and then just to be safe on the 31st second, do what you want. Because otherwise you just waste a trip.
Well, theoretically it's 30 seconds, but it might be longer than that. Try to test that.
That's true too. Yes. Okay. So let's increase it to 25 seconds. Also, I need like a time stopwatch thing. Let me just pull one up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got one on my phone. Well, everybody has one on their phone, unless you don't have a good phone, which is fine. Not judging. All right. Cool. So 2 hits, or rather 2 trips, and then I will do the stopwatch. Do it at 25 seconds, just to make sure that it will still be in effect, and then we'll go 35 seconds after, just to make sure that it's gone. 30 seconds is a little bit tough, because we don't know whether it'll hit 29 or 31.
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 hits. Alright, timer started right as I did that. And in 25 seconds, we'll see if it's still in effect. So 11, 15, 24, 25. Oh, that looked like the full time.
Oh, that was the full time.
Okay, that's interesting.
Maybe it's 30 seconds from the first trip.
That's what I'm thinking. It might be. If it is 30 seconds from the first trip, that means we should be able to do the second trip at 25 seconds. Wait 5 seconds, and then the third trip should also be very short, right?
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think what I said makes sense. Alright. So let's try that. So I'm going to start it at the first... I'm going to start the timer at the first trip here. So we'll do that, and then we'll wait a really long time. So here we go. Alright. You did trip there, right? I didn't see it on my screen.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so at 25 seconds, I'll trip you again. We'll wait 10 seconds, and then I'll trip you a third time. We'll see if that duration is lower. Unless the 25 seconds is the time, I guess we'll find out right here. 24, 25. That seemed like the full time, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe 25 seconds is the actual timer. It's a bit strange, but alright, do it again. That was a reduced time for sure.
Yeah.
So it essentially reset it at some point in that 25 seconds. Okay, well, I say let's try it again. Oh, I got a dude here. Hello. Who's this guy? Is that also you? That's also you.
That's all my all.
Like, if I look around in 5 minutes, is there just going to be like 12 people and then an increasing army just going down all the way to the castle every time I turn around? All right. An army of vaults could probably kill me, so I don't want to be. That seems too scary. Let's try this again. I guess we'll do 20 seconds. We'll do the second hit at 20 seconds. But it does seem like 25 seconds is the actual sort of hidden timer, where you can hit him again and everything will be reset just fine.
Unless it's some weird number in between, like 22 seconds.
Unless it depends on the time of day and the moon sequence.
Yeah.
It's true. This could be frustrating. Okay. Let's do this. So, let's do the first hit, and then I'll start timing. We'll do it at 20 seconds. So before 25 seconds, we'll do it. For sure. Here we go. Alright, and then after 20 seconds, I'll do it. That should be the second hit. We'll wait 10 seconds after that, and we'll do the third hit and see if that's severely diminished still, or if it's reset or something. 18, 19, 20. That seemed...
Okay,
that was like the full hit.
No, that was reduced.
Was it? Alright.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit you again. Now. That was severely reduced. Okay. So, it seems like the second hit does extend the time.
Yeah.
But maybe we did just find the hidden time. It's just 25 seconds.
Yeah.
That would be the time for... Okay. Let's check to make sure the 25 seconds is it by starting it at... I don't know. We'll do the second hit, or third hit at 24 seconds, just to make sure that it still counts. Hey, Sinister Berry, how's it going? Alright, so... That works. Alright, so first, let me just reset my thing here. Alright, first hit, and then I'll start the timer at the second hit to make sure we do it under 25 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Alright, timer started. And at about 24 seconds, if I hit you, it should be a severely reduced time still. $15, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Come on! Perfect. No, that was a full time.
That was a full time.
What? But maybe I was just off and it was like 25.01 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is gonna be really hard. I wish we had like milliseconds and nanoseconds in the combat log.
Yeah.
Although that would be frustrating for
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We'll do 23 seconds just to be safe. Just to make sure that we're not going crazy. And there's nothing else happening here. Here we go. So, once again, starting the timer at the second hit. Okay. Okay. We'll do it at 23 seconds. Maybe there are other, like, influential things happening in the background that we don't know about. 24, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, that was severely reduced.
That was reduced.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's just 25 seconds. That's weird, because immunity is 30 seconds, right?
Maybe it's 24 seconds.
Oh my god. You're gonna make me do this again and again until we perfectly hit 24 seconds. It's hard to do this. Let me try to do it again. Okay, there's your trip immunity. So we know that it's from the last trip that happened. That's when the timer starts. And trip immunity is 30 seconds. So if you don't wait for trip immunity, theoretically, their timer will reset earlier as opposed to you having to wait later. That's actually pretty significant information, right? If you don't cause trip immunity, that means you get to trip them 5 seconds earlier than you would, and you didn't waste a trip trying to do that, tripping the immunity, right? And all it is it's the 4th hit that causes it, so you can trip them 3 times. The 3rd time is going to be really short, and especially in battle, it's going to be insanely short, almost not noticeable. But if you don't cause trip immunity, you wait 25 seconds, which is pretty meta, to have to sit there and wait 25 seconds. But if you need help, finding out timings, I suggest getting there's little on-screen timers and things like that you can look at that would help you kind of judge when things are able to, when timings are pretty much. I used to have a Logitech keyboard and it had a timer on it, like the LCD screen. And I would just look at the LCD screen to find out timings for StarCraft. Actually, no, StarCraft had the little thing in the bottom left that told you the time, so it was a little bit easier. But that was a long time ago I did that. Anyways, alright, so that makes sense. 25-ish% for the first one, 50% for the second one, a 25-second hidden timer for when you can cause these issues again. We can make sure that it also affects stunned, so why don't we go ahead and do that. Do I have multiple ways to slow you? Yes, I do. Alright, so let's just make sure that the stun time is the same. So the first stun here is a 2.4 second stun, and then my follow-up stun is going to be 3.1 seconds. So the follow-up should be 3.1 times 0.75, right? What is that?
It's either 0.75 or 0.8.
Yeah, we don't know. This should be shorter, yeah. Okay, well let's make sure, and then I'll... What are we testing? We're just testing to make sure that the values are the same, right? Oh, so it's going to be tough. Because there's different stun times. But I guess we can find out for sure later. And I'm pretty sure that it affects everything the same, but we're just trying to verify it. So, how would I cause the third one? Arcadian Sea Pillager. Okay, you might take some damage. Do you have a health lift or something?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've taken off all my armor. That should help. Here we go. Alright, so we're not measuring timings, we're just going to make sure that the percentages are the same, and I can verify this later in the VOD. So, stun 1, 2.4 seconds. Bam. Stun 2. Oh, you know what? It's hard to do that without a bow. Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just equip a bow here, so I can use Charged Bolt. But I should be able to use the same thing again. Here we go. That should have been reduced, right? Because it wasn't 30 seconds. Alright, and let me do the third one here, which is... I can do it in a second. Okay, that was definitely severely reduced.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll check the timings later, and then I'll write that down just to make sure that stunning is the same as tripping. I don't see why it would be. Now I'm curious if Shackle has some kind of a reduced thing. So I do have 2 ways to shackle.
From the amount I shackled people, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I think. So I agree with you. I don't think it does. But that doesn't follow, which means that there's some kind of a mechanic here, or some kind of a flag that is applied to CC that is not applied to Shackle and Silence and things like that. Whatever that flag is important just because we'll know whether or not we can give it a name, and we can say, you know, this thing does not have said flag.
From what I've done, anything that gives immunity is things that hinder movement. Slow doesn't have immunity, but snare, stun, trip, and Impale.
Yeah, you're right. That actually, and Bubble and Sleep. We know that Leech has
Bubble and Sleep. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good way to put it. Anything that hinders, anything that stops movement, we should say.
Yeah.
That is very, very well. I would say that fear stops movement, but wait, can you get immunity to fear?
That is a good question.
You can actually test that if you have ancestral skills, and you do. No, never mind. You don't have witchcraft. I can do that though. Wait, we can all do that. Hold on. There should be fear immunity. Do I have my executioner build? No, of course not. No, I've completely removed that out of my everything. Okay, there's a newie right outside.
I know this character doesn't have witchcraft leveled, but on like.
Okay, no problem. Let me just get that real quick. We'll check to see if there's a fear immunity, because you just have to sit in that little like field of the ghost, right? For whatever, for 3 hits, and that should cause the immunity theoretically. Oh wait, maybe I have to break it every time. I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got witchcraft. What is it? Which one is the ghosty one? Do you know? Banshee Whale, I think.
Yeah, it's Banshee Whale. Mist is the one that hits multiple times.
Okay, awesome. Let's do that. Mist. Calls forth a hand. Oh, oops. Mist. There we go. So yeah, here we go. Perfect. Exactly. Alright, so I go over there. And I'll try to break it every time, so let me put on some really crappy things here. Really crappy. There we go. Nice Lust Guard and Axe. Get out of here, Ruffles. Oh, that reminds me, I have to get a new Ruffles. Okay, so. Sorry, I have to get a new Leomorph. It's like a note to self that I just. Because I know I'm going to listen to this again. Hi, me. From the future. Okay, so. So let me cast this thing, and then I will keep hitting you until we can cause fear immunity. Try to stay within range of it, though. I don't know if you can. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Oh, oops. Alright, here we go. I don't think that caused immunity.
No.
But it's hard to tell if I even...
I only got hit with 2 fears.
Okay. How can we...
From what I've seen. Because it didn't break the fear. First fear.
I know how we can fix this. Wait, how long does the Phantasm last for? 6 seconds. Damn. Okay. We can fix this. If you can get On... His name is On. His name is On, and there's an On in the title. I love it.
Yes.
Okay, we can fix this. If he uses that alarm call thing...
And my other alts are In and N and
Oh my god. I can't, wait, how did you get 2 characters? I thought they removed that. You can't make 2 character names anymore. Is that true?
No, you can still make 2 character names. You just can't change your name to 2 character names.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Alright, fine. So yeah, if you can have him playing that alarm call, and we mix everything together, and you stand a little bit back, that should do it, right? Because I'll be hitting you to remove fear. You'll be getting removed fear every 3 seconds. We should be able to cause it, I think. Right? Maybe? Let me go dual wheel just to increase my attack speed. Alright, let's do it. I'll tell you when to play your song. Alright.
I'll get them in a party together real quick. Okay.
Oh, sure, yeah, I forgot that's a necessity. And try to stand back a little bit more, because I think the range on that is pretty long anyways, right?
9-meter radius.
Oh.
Just
okay. Well, that's going to be tough. Yeah, get a little bit closer. Just to make sure you don't run out of radius. Since your character's going to be moving.
Yeah.
Alright, I can keep you, I guess, here with Bone Wall if I switch, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so your thing only starts after 3 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead and play, and then I'll do mine. Oh no, you ran out! Damn it. Oh man. I guess I can also cause Insidious Fear. That is Insidious Whisper. Alright, sorry, go ahead and heal yourself up. And then we'll try this again, yeah. And then I'll just cast Insidious Whisper at the end of it all. That should do it.
Wait, we can get 4 fears.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We can get 4 different fears from 4 different spells. You just
Oh.
need to pick up Songcraft as well.
Oh, you're right. That's a good point. Alright. Wait, can you just purple on your guy?
Purple on my guy?
Yeah, because we don't have to necessarily remove fear if we're just continuously casting fear on the same person, right? Same with Trip.
That would require me to pick up things that fear people.
Does that work? Could you do that?
Yeah, I can. I just don't have that spec on
Okay.
this character.
Oh my god, this should be interesting at least. See, that's why I'm thinking, like, I don't think there's immunity to fear because Banshee's Wail theoretically would cause it. I know the bubble thing. No, but that bubble AoE thing also doesn't cause it because you have to be out of bubble. Maybe those are, like, specifically not able to trigger immunity if you're already in it, as opposed to everything else in the game and how everything else works. That seems to be the case.
Oh, that's in the party.
Oh, I guess you can just be in a duel or something.
Yeah, Purpling's fine.
That's true. Okay. All right. Let me know once you're ready.
Okay. So, you want to start?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the dude. I'm gonna put the dude
Okay.
down. All right. So, oh my God, danger level, really. All right, here we go. And dude is down 2, 1.
And it doesn't need to be right after one another.
Oh, you got it. Fear immunity.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So, I mean, I guess it's not things that that hinder movement or stop movement. It's things that I don't know. Things that cause you to be unable to. I don't know. That's things.
Unable to move your character yourself.
Okay, let's go with that. Because so far that works, and we can label it as that. Things that cause you to be unable to move your character willingly. How about that? Something like that, yeah. What you said is better, but I forgot what it was. If you want to say it again. How'd you forget to? I like the way you said it, and then I was like, I completely forgot what it was 2 seconds afterwards. Alright, that's fine. I'll just go back in the video. We'll write it down as what you said. Should be great. Okay, this is really good to know. And we know that the 25-second hidden timer is the real timer that you should wait. Don't cause trip immunity or anything. You want to wait 25 seconds, and then it should be happy days for you tripping or whatever afterwards. This is especially useful in fights against tanks or things like that, where you really don't want to cause trip immunity. You just want to be able to trip them whenever you want. Trip immunity is a huge gain for a tank to survive. Obviously, in raid versus raid, not that crazy. It's very hard to manage this sort of stuff, but in small numbers, it does matter. All right. Cool. Next thing. I think that's all that I wanted to try here. Anything else you can think of that we need to test with regards to diminishing rewards? Or diminishing returns? Alright. Okay. Alright, next thing that I want to test. Oh, this was you. So, I do want to make sure that those taunts are as you say. I just wanted to see it visually. So I'm going to go and get defense really quick. You said, and I have it noted here, test taunt and play. Well, this is my notes. It said test taunt and players. Provoke is supposed to hold targets. Basically, a rank 2 taunt is what Nuo said. So, let's go check that out.
I know for certain that Provoke does hold targets in PvP. I don't know about rank 1 taunt. But
Oh.
the provoke from Boastful Roar, no, is that what it's called?
Oh, I don't know. I'll find out in a second.
Yeah, Boastful Roar. That is provoke that holds target.
I see. Okay. Ability to provoke. So there's a provoke and there's a taunt, right? It's two different
Yes.
terms.
Mocking Howl is just a taunt. However, it provokes taunted targets.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm reading that now. So yeah, they definitely use those terms the way they should. Is there any other way to taunt? With defense. Is there another way? Interrupts target. What does this do? Swings a shield. Wait, what does Shield Slam do with the Ancestral skill? I know it's got a 4-second cooldown.
It interrupts target but doesn't stun.
Right. Oh my
It
god.
just interrupts like cast times and whatever.
It's so good though, and it builds up charge. Oh no, wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, because wait, no, does it? Does it build up charges for Abyssal? I can't remember.
Oh,
I think it does.
that's a good question.
I think it does. I think that it's Shield Slam. I can make sure somehow. How do I make sure? I don't want to push the button.
I've never picked up Abyssal defense because it's not really that great, but being able to stack it easily with Gale Shield Slam would be really nice.
It's nice. I think this is actually on our things to check, but I don't have anybody with defense all the way up. Do you have anybody with defense all the way up?
No.
I'll have to find someone because I want to see. I'll have to find somebody because I want to see how that works on boats that are moving. That crushing grip. What is it called? Not crushing grip. Cruel binding.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to see that work on boats, especially moving boats.
I have seen it used on Kraken. I don't know who had it, but I believe it was a West character.
Yeah, I've noticed it before in Abyssal like once, and I was like, oh, we should try something, and then forgot because we don't have a Discord to record that. So yeah, it's Shield Slam and Bull Rush that cause charges to build up. So hey, that's actually really powerful. And Shield Throw isn't exactly the worst thing in the world. Shield Throw is,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd say it's really cool. It has a 100% chance to crit strike.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't need a shield to use it, because I would totally play Blighter with my crit crap. But anyways, alright, so let's try out the taunted stuff here. So taunt means you switch targets to me, but not hold target. Provoke should mean that you hold target for X amount of time, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what X time is because it doesn't say here in the description, but we'll find out in a second. So I'm going to Mocking Howl you first just to make sure you gain targets. Go ahead and target another enemy. Crap, you won't switch targets. Wait, no, if you target an ally, it won't switch targets. So yeah, that should work.
Yeah,
Alright, what is the range of this? Effect range 7 meters. And all enemies. Okay, so here we go. Nope, that didn't switch targets.
I didn't switch targets now.
Even though it does say force to face caster. That could actually be a bug because the description on all of like the little porcupines guy is also forced to face caster, and that is okay. Well, I guess the description doesn't work for the what? How is he in combat already? All right, that description doesn't work for the Naranja Squire, I think, as well. And it also says force to face targets. Yeah, forces. It is a little different. Yeah, it says forces enemies to focus on the caster. That doesn't really work. That would be awesome if it did, though. An AoE thing like that on a pet. Alright, so this one should hold targets. So try to change targets after I hit you with this. Alright, gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So
Yeah, it actually says in red text, can't change targets.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was focused.
I've noticed it in PvP a lot when I've been PvPing. So that's how I knew. Mostly.
But it's single target, right?
It is single target, yes.
You know, I don't notice that often, but I'm usually in back lines, so I guess people don't. Oh my god, that was the wrong... Okay. Sorry. Alright, let me try it again, just to see. I want to see the text. And the time is 4 seconds, I believe, on that. Let's see.
Wait, where do you see in red text? I don't see anything with red text.
No, it's when you taunt someone and they try to switch targets. The usual red error text above them when they try to switch target goes on the screen of the person affected.
Oh, that's so cool. Does it happen when
Yeah.
my little porcupine guy does it? Okay, here we go. Go ahead and try to change targets. Does it say the same error?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I want to know what the error says. Wait, do you have a porcupine? That's level 25. It doesn't matter.
I would have to log on an extra character. But yes.
It's okay, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Alright, so, that's just me, like, what is it? Can you tell me what it actually says?
It says can't change targets.
Oh. Well, that's not that. Okay. Alright, fine. I guess that's pretty straightforward. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be, like, due to whatever, but fine. Okay, cool. So, that's awesome. I know that one. My plan is that anything that we test, I'm just going to put in a big Excel sheet, literally in the order that we test it, and just have that public. At least that way we've got it documented somehow. Alright, there's a few things on this list. Find a player with a missed song staff to see if it causes AoE fear. Do you know anybody with a missed song staff?
Damn, you can't run Miss Song with my ult. Because Bulb has a tier 1 Miss Song staff, and he needs to run Miss Song a bit more to upgrade it to tier 2.
We can find somebody. I'm sure we can find somebody. Hold on. Can we ask faction chats? Oh man, this could be bad.
It might take a few days of doing the dailies, though. Because I need, like, 10 or 13 of them, I believe. And I don't think he has any. Let me check.
I'm just gonna ask a nation really quick. I said, anybody have a Miss Song staff that's upgraded to have its effect and free for a few minutes? And if I don't get anybody from there, then, well, we'll test it some other time. No big deal. There's plenty of other stuff we need to test here today. Let's see what we can get out of that. So let me switch.
There is something that I do want to test, but it will be very hard to test. Because in my previous test, trying to figure out how much, reduction in, crit damage, resilience gives, I noticed slightly, although it may or may not be true, that crit rate is natively higher than your listed crit rate when attacking from behind on any attack than attacking from in front.
Nuo, when you and I have 12 hours together, let's go ahead and just wail on each other for like, oh, that sounds bad. We'll just hit each other 100,000 times and get the numbers from that, and then we'll do it from the front 100,000 times. I know. The math for that is tough to get just because, you know, it's all RNG.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know. We would never know. I mean, Assassins generally already wants to hit you from behind, and people who don't have a lot of crit rate seem to still crit a lot, you know, especially Dark Runners that focus on strength.
Yeah.
So that might be the case. And I crit a lot. I crit a lot more than 50%. Okay, I crit a lot more than 60, 70%, which was what I normally have in combat. Because it just feels like everything is a crit. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next thing. Oh, no, nobody said anything. We go to the next thing in the list here. Let's see. We want to test. So there's a couple things. Do you have a car on this? On any of your characters?
No.
Okay. Cool. I don't know if we can find a car. Somebody in the chat, somebody in Discord has a car that we can play around with. I just want to send it over the ocean on harpoons. You know, I saw that post on the forums and I was like,
Yeah.
I need to try that shit with 2 harpoons and see what happens. Because apparently with 1 harpoon there's a 5-minute. Oh my god, somebody said you want to test something. It's Kalisar. Oh, this is perfect. Let me reply to him. Alright. So, what are we testing? We're testing combat logs for the Miss Song staff and see if it does an AoE fear. And he probably has already tested it, so he can just tell us the answer. But I still want to see what it shows up as in the combat log. Okay, awesome. Great, he's free. Alright, let me remove... I guess I should... There we go. Hold on. Alright, so... let me tell him what we're up to. So the staff is this. I'm just going to keep this on the screen. Critical Discord inflicts magic damage in an AoE radius, right? And Critical Discord will cause fear on charmed targets, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have 6 targets right here, right? That's you guys and your mounts. Let's go ahead and take everything out. Now, we can... How do we AoE fear... Or how do we AoE charm, though?
The successor or ancestral,
Oh, yeah.
what is it called? Stone healing him.
Alright, cool. I'm letting him know in party. I think he's still loading in here, so he's on his way, because I see his dot over there. And if you guys can just... I guess 6 meters is a pretty good radius. But if you can just get everybody to like group up in the center here, I'll help. Okay, I may need to learn those skills. That's fine. He does. He has the ancestral level requirements. Alright, he's coming down here. He's respecking. Cool, we can actually check that. Let me write that in the thing here. I'm not micromanaging the text I have on screen. Maybe I should just not use that. It's too much to think about. Alright, so him and I are talking. He's just asking who to charm. I said whoever's close to the center. They're all within range. It's a pretty good range, right? 6 meters. Once the charm is applied to different things, use Critical Discord. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh my god, did it just bounce between the same... Okay, so it only applied... It only applied fear to one target. The other target... What's that?
You only apply fear to one target. The other target didn't get feared. And the stone call didn't bounce between mounts and pets. It only bounced between players.
Oh, that is very good to know. You're right. We'll note that as well. You know what else is interesting? The critical discord thing that gets applied to the other character, because it's critical discord in an AoE radius, it still has the same name. It's still hit on with critical discord for the same damage. You know, a crit even though he was attacking Bulb, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So that's actually pretty interesting. But yes, it only applied fear to Bulb. Okay. Awesome. This is really good to know. Is there any other testing we have to do here? Hello, Kelisar. It is good to see you. Now I can just talk to you here as opposed to having to type to you in chat. Alright, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else we have to test here. Okay, hold on, let me look at my notes here. My notes are just find player with Miss Song staff to see if it causes AoE fear, as well as what the name of the damage caused is. The name of the damage caused is still critical discord. It is not like those other tier 6 versions of bows and things like that that cause other effects. It's still technically critical discord, but it doesn't cause fear. Now, what else comes with critical discord? Is there any other benefits or bonuses we can test to see if that applies to everyone?
No, it just consumes charm to make fear.
Okay, and it didn't consume charm on the second target, so we know that that does not apply. Alright. Pretty much the combo doesn't apply. You know what else? So, critical discord says it increases critical hit rate, plus 2% for 3 seconds.
Yep.
If it's hitting multiple targets, is it going to increase it by multiple amounts?
No.
So, well, okay, let's find out. I guess, were you able to test this before?
I am well aware of critical discord, and as long as it's still the same as it was at launch, which the only thing that they changed about it since launch was that they reduced the range from 20 meters to 15 meters.
Okay. Well,
it adds a buff to your character that does not stack for 3 seconds and refreshes every time you cast it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, it would not stack at all. Oh, I didn't even know it applied a buff. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, I leveled as a class that basically spammed critical discord to kill things.
All right. Cool. Well, let's just make sure. Kalisar, go ahead and hit them with critical discord. We'll look at the buff that is on you since it's AoE. And I know he can hear me in chat. It's about an 8-second delay for Twitch. So feel free to do it on a whim, just to make sure the buff doesn't stack or anything. And it doesn't, we know that, as you said. I gotta always see things visually. Where'd it go? Can you not hear me? Yeah, maybe he's got them stream muted then. I'll just type it in chat. Done. Maybe he's just decided to step out, which is fine. It's no problem. We'll just move on to the next thing if he is AFK here. Alright, so get rid of this. Alright, so the next thing is without charm. Correct. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't stack. It only does it one time. That did work, right? Everybody got hits. Oh my god, that's so cool. Alright, I'm asking him if he's got a car. This will be great. I really hope he's got a car. Okay. So, let's see. So we're done with that one. He doesn't have a car, damn. Alright, wait, maybe he knows somebody who's got a car. Wait, do you know someone who has a car? Alright, if we don't test the car thing, he might just check guild here. If he doesn't, I'm sorry, if bad connection. Okay. Yeah, that's why he's not on the stream. So he's gonna find out. He's just got a bad internet connection. Next, otherwise, is we can test. We can test this thing. Do harpoons actually have a 5-minute lasting time before their cord is cut? Do you know anything about that?
No, I do not.
Alright, I'm thanking him for coming by. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. There's nobody that he's got with a car on. Okay. Alright, so where can we spawn a boat here that isn't just going to get shot downstream? Is here not a good place for that? Oh wait, can we like get it stuck? Ah, this is not worth it. Let's
if you head off east,
oh, you're right.
Eventually ends in a like little lake.
That's right. Let's go over there then, and we'll see. Oh, there's all this blood here. Let's go over to that lake, yeah. And we'll just make sure, while testing other stuff, because that's just a 5-minute thing. You can have your ult sitting on that. Alright, I'm going to head over there to that little lake, the cool, mysterious lake that does have an achievement for going to it. Wait, am I going the right way? Can I just... I think I can just fly there, can I? You have to take the path. I'm going to fly there. Well, I guess you don't have to take the path. Then you have to micromanage 2 different characters. Wow, look at them go. Look at the ults fly.
I'm already micromanaging 3 with my main doing Red Dragon, so...
Okay, fair enough. What? Oh my god. I guess there's not that much to do for that, huh? Imperial Guardian. That's right, they put up a dude there. Yeah, that's crazy, the story of the first people who made a house on that hill. They had to build a house without any vines to get up there. So they had to, like, finagle their way to get up there with all the building materials. And they did it. And I still don't know how they did that. Rocket boots, backdrop, probably, right? And bell. I guess that would do it. Oh, wait, they didn't have bell back then.
They didn't have bell.
Oh, my god.
Backdrop, teleport, rocket boot.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. You'd probably do it with teleport. It's not that much of a distance.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that's a lot of apple tree.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's freaking... Oh my god, this is a really weird river. Wait, where do you see them? Oh, there you go. Yeah, dude, there are so many farms now. Just because it's obviously free to throw down secret farms. Alright, so let me get out this dude. Where's my harpoon? Oh, I don't know where it is. There it is, okay. Alright, we'll check to make sure that's that. Alright, so go ahead and have one of your ults sit on the harpoon, and just launch it at something and I'll start a timer. And we'll see if in 5 minutes it's gone.
Okay, ready to start timer?
Yeah, oh, no I'm not. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Except I have to do something. So, right, I'm ready now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's... Is it, like, connect time or
Launch.
start time?
I don't know.
Alright, we don't know. It's gonna be like a second anyways, so we'll never find out.
Yeah.
No, not without extensive testing, which I don't want to spend right now on that. Alright, so we'll check that later. Alright, next thing we can test is... Do crits sound louder? So...
Oh, yeah.
This has been mind-boggling me since I started playing. because I had always been a crit build, and I don't know. I feel like crits are louder, or maybe it's just the damage values that are. Once you have higher damage values, maybe that's louder. So the problem is we can't really test this. It's not easy. But we'll find out whether it's damage values or crits very, very easily, right? If you just hop on the boat over here with Bulb, and I weakly attack you with a crit, it should theoretically be louder than right? Whatever. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn up sound like crazy in game. Turn off music. Okay. So here's just an attack. Where's my combat log? There it is. Here's an attack. That's how that sounds. Okay, but that's god damn it.
Target is facing the wrong direction.
Why did I just like? Did I just use a potion?
No.
I don't know. I saw like a potion effect on me. I'm not sure what did that. Did you use something that? Wait,
No.
what? What the hell just happened?
Your Uni ring did an effect that made, like, the debuff from the Uni ring makes a sound.
Yeah, but it looked like I just used a potion.
I didn't see that.
I even had like the glow and everything. I have 2 minutes on the harpoon timer. Alright. Well, okay. How do I do one attack and then I don't do anything else? Damn, how do we do this? Because I just want to like measure volume one hit at a
Oh,
time.
were you using an axe?
Yeah, I was using an axe. Oh!
Okay, it might be the axe hidden passive.
Oh, you're right. Wow. Okay. Good call. That was very nice. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Everybody's going to listen in. Oh, I know what I'll do. I will do... Damn, how can I do this? I'll do charge. Okay, here we go.
Target is facing the wrong direction.
Okay, so that was a normal charge. It's pretty loud. It's okay. I also have the game freaking on like max volume right now. Okay. Okay, that was a crit. Did we notice any difference there?
Sounded... I don't know.
Alright, let's keep trying this. That was normal. I can try to measure this using using OBS. Alright, let me also change the note here. Okay. Oh wait, you're dude. It's been 3 minutes and the cord is cut, right?
Oh,
There's no more
yeah.
cord. Alright, it's been 3 minutes 22 seconds when I noticed that, so I think it's pretty safe to say that the 3 minutes
3 minutes, yeah.
the cord is cut. Okay. Awesome. So now we know that. Let's get that off the screen. Okay, great. Alright, now let's try to check this. I'm going to check by values on OBS. Here we go. Okay, that was a normal one. That was also a normal one.
Target is facing
Okay,
the wrong direction.
so the values did go up significantly on OBS, but I don't think I would have ever actually noticed that. Oh, all my Gale Lunar Gems are selling. Hold on, I gotta sell some more of those so I can afford a car.
And the crit does, like, I believe when I'm shooting arrows, the crit does sound louder, but it's a different crit sound. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
No, go ahead. Explain it however you can. It's strange. Let me keep trying. And then, does it also work for, like, magic and healing? Because here's the thing. Here's my theory. Here's why I'm really testing this. If you can tell when you crit without looking at a chat, or looking at the numbers on screen, or whatever, then you can tell you what your delirium is, for example, at all times. And this is just meta stuff that you can kind of keep track of. You can also know if you've applied the puncture passive, things like that. So let me try some more stuff here. Oh, why don't I just do it with arrows? See, that's tough to tell. I feel like all of those were the same amount. And at the same time, since you technically didn't heal, you didn't do any actual value stuff there, including no crits.
Yeah.
See, healing with crits, if there was a sound increase for that, then you'd actually know that you crit, because there's no other way, right? Unless you look at the actual values and say, that's considerably higher than it should be. So let me try with arrows here. I need to equip the bow. Oh my god. Let me just do that. Alright. That was a crit, and it went right there. That was significantly less.
It's very noticeable with arrows from what I've seen. Like, it's more noticeable. Like, it has an extra little ding on the end that's louder.
You're right. That's exactly what it is. Okay, that's it. That is it. That ding happens all the time. It's harder to notice on melee attacks. And I don't know if it happens on magic or healing. Probably not healing. So let's try. Let me just make sure here. This is my crit rate, guys. I'm also not wearing any armor. There we go. Yes, there's a ding at the end. You're right. That's what it is. That's what's doing it. In fact, if I run up to you here with a really crappy weapon, if I run up to you here and do it with triple slash, there is like this drone. Oh no, that drone is different.
Can you take off your guinea?
Yeah, let me take that off. That's a very good point. That's exactly what's causing that stupid thing. You are right. Let's just get rid of that. Move things in my inventory so I don't get confused. Those things in my inventory are very confusing. Alright. Ring is off. Here we go. That was normal. Let's just... Bam! Okay. So that wasn't the Yini ring causing that noise. That was a crit. Or maybe the puncture passive.
There's an extra sound of the puncture passive.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of puncture. Okay, no puncture. Just gonna melee attack you. Can you use the thing to heal yourself?
Yeah. I'm gonna check this up. Yeah, I can tell.
Oh yeah, you can tell if the okay. Did any of those values actually crit? Maybe the first one or the last one.
Yeah.
But
no... They look like they crit, but it doesn't say that they crit.
Right, exactly. It doesn't say... You know, maybe we should just put that in as a bug report, that crits don't show for healing, like they do for everything else.
It does show for healing, it just doesn't show for lightning fervent healing.
Wait, really? Normal healing will show if you crit? It'll say critical hit something?
From what I remember.
I don't think so.
Just bring ball down a bit, and then I'll try and critical hit.
These are really weak weapons, so... What does it sound? Oh, that was the defense reduction from Lola.
Defense reduction, yeah.
I guess anything that reduces defense causes that sound, including puncture. This is a very similar sound. Oh, was that supposed to crit or something? It's very glowy. Oh my god.
That was
so louder. That was so much louder.
That was
though.
so much louder. That was a crit, even though it didn't say there was a crit in the combat log.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, I do think it's louder. I think that all the sound effects are louder. If I bow here. Ignoring the fact that there's a weird sound effect after that. It's definitely louder. And
Yeah.
unless the sound effect is me proccing piercing. Let me get rid of that as well. Alright, let's try it again. I can't do it. This is so... Okay. That was... Wait, I proc piercing again. Wait. Oh, I can't freaking... I can't change my things in combat, of course. I didn't actually press reset. So it doesn't work. I'm an idiot. Alright, can you heal yourself up there?
Yeah.
Ow, that really hurt. I don't have any armor on. Also, I'm in combat again.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I forgot that I had AoE.
That's okay. That's all good.
Something like that.
Okay, I use my... Oh, that's mana regen. Crap. Alright, I have so much food, it doesn't matter. Or at least I have enough sandwiches, it doesn't matter. These sandwiches are from literally 2 years ago. I got 1,000 sandwiches from 2 years ago. My friend Stubborn saw me buy them, and then he contributed 1 sandwich to them, which I still say I haven't eaten, because he was a good friend and he stopped playing. So it's still in my inventory. But yeah, I'm down to 420, and I gave you 50 earlier.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's how often I use sandwiches. Okay, so let me push this reset button. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay. It's a lot less. So yeah, I guess piercing causes some kind of a noise.
Yeah, but it is louder still.
It's louder, yeah, and there's still a little noise after, but it's definitely louder. Unless it's just the same noise but louder. No, it's definitely a different noise for crit. Alright, let me try, because I don't have puncture, let me try to just hit you a little bit with basic attacks. Just see what happens. I feel like it's louder, because I just crit, and then... Okay, that's that sound. Definitely very quiet. Definitely louder. Okay. So I think we can be sure that crits are louder, including healing. Is that something we can both confirm, or no? Do we still have to do something else to test it? I can't think of anything. That's hard, like, I don't know if you'd ever know if that crit or not, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the other thought. The other thought was maybe the values are just really high. If the values are high, maybe it's louder because of the values. However, I'm using a really crappy weapon right now, and my crit there was for nothing, really. So now let me just bring out a gigantic sword and see if that's super crazy loud. Just like normal hits. Right? Let's see. Okay. Actually, that crit didn't even make... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not down all the way. Yeah, the last crit did. It sounds pretty much the same as the axe, though, even though I'm doing way more damage. Yeah, there's no difference in sound between weapons and between damage amounts. So it's definitely crits. It's crits that cause it. This isn't something I was going crazy about, folks. I literally noticed this when I had started playing, and then thought I was crazy. Alright, confirmed. I'm so happy that we just did that. I am so relieved, Neil. You have no idea. That's been bugging me since like 3 years, pretty much. Oh my god, I feel so great now. Okay. Next on the list to test. We figured out the harpoon thing. It's 3-minute timer. We gotta find somebody. We gotta find somebody with Cruel Binding, defense 55 for abyssal skills. But that's something else. Let's see if there's anything you and I can test here. And if not, then I have to go to an alt to test the last thing before I head out tonight. It doesn't look like there's anything else we can do. Pull a car across the ocean. That's the other thing. Okay, so there's one more thing to test, and for that we're down here. I don't need your help anymore, Nuo, but you can stay in chat, obviously, and you can watch the stream to see what I'm doing. Let me change back to Outrider. So, the last thing I want to test is the new race's changing ability. So, everybody's like, oh man, you know, Warborn is OP because they can go invincible for some time. And I get that. That's pretty OP. Now, my big question is, why aren't people using these abilities in reality, right? Because you have this stuff going on at Halki all the time. You have fights between West and East. I don't see dwarves constantly going into Juggernaut form. I don't know why. People, it's just not on their mind. So, I want to see how quickly you can micromanage these effects that happen. Going into Juggernaut form, doing something, and then just leaving Juggernaut form. Like in a split second. Well, not a split second, but in some 5 to 10 second ratio. Go into Juggernaut form, do something, get out.
The thing is, both to get into the form and to get out of it forcefully, have a cast time.
Ooh. Really? Guess we'll find out in a second. So, I gotta do something that I've always wanted to do on stream. I gotta play my dwarf. Nuo, do you remember my dwarf?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't get out of the game for 10 minutes unless I desummon this guy to show you. Forget about that thing every time. One time I've left my computer just because I thought it was gonna be fine, and I come back from like the toilet and I'm still there, you know, dead on like the coast of some place because I thought it'd be fine. I just forgot. That has happened once, exactly as said. Alright, so let me go to my dwarf. My god, I love my dwarf. Her name is Angela. Is it Angela? Or Angelina, sorry. Angelina, the cutest dwarf you've ever seen, Nuo. I feel like I've shown you pictures of it. She's so cute. Here we go. Angeline, my god, what a beautiful girl. We're going to play this character today. And then also let me change the text on the screen. Can you micromanage? Oh god, what is it? Can you micromanage alt forms? What are you laughing at, Nuo? Can you micromanage alt forms? Here we go. So I want to see how quickly. I want to see global cooldowns. Probably a totally normal thing. I want to see this because I've never played around with this. And honestly, if you can somehow micromanage it, even with the timings of going into the form and going out of the form, there could be some merit to doing this, right? Go in the back lines, go into the form, do something. Go into the back lines again, get out of the form. I don't know. So here we go. Got Angelina here. All of my hotkeys are, oh god, are completely reset. My god, look at this. She's so great. Is the word I'm going to go with. Alright, so Juggernaut form has these abilities. Homing round, which is a cat. Okay, so where's the Juggernaut form itself? Okay, so to go into Juggernaut form, it takes 1 second. I think I'm reduced because of cloth set. No. Why do I have reduced casting time? Ah, folding time apparently reduces casting time. Get rid of that. Passive.
Also, wearing a two-handed now reduces cast time.
Oh, dear God. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to think about that then. Alright, so 0.9 seconds. Fine. Earning grip. I don't know why I'm speccing into this character like I use them, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Cool. So it takes a second to get into the form. See, that's micromanageable. If it takes a second to get into the form and a second to get out of the form, that's fine, right? I think it's fine. So there's passives that are involved here. Oh no, I can't test anything new. I'm not level 55.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I can't do this. I was gonna make this a big thing and I forgot. Doesn't work. Can I get to level 55 really fast? Is there any way I can do that, Nuo?
No.
Oh man. Oh, that's such a shame. But all of these things have cast times, except for like Iron Fist, which charges forward. This is the first cycle of 3 attacks. Oh, right. This is the charges to the target at a range of 20 meters with a 3-second cooldown. Wait, hold on. Nuo, this is actually kind of interesting. Launches the target into the air. Leap slams the target. Use it every 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds. This is the first in the cycle of 3 distinct attacks. I think that this probably works very similar to triple slash, where if you wait the 3 seconds, you can go back to the first one.
Yeah.
But it has 20-meter range. You have a teleport for 20 meters every 3 seconds. So if somebody uses that stupid glider, and that I use, by the way, and goes up into the air invincible, who cares? You just teleport to them, and then you do it again. That's not necessarily... There's chickens up there, what the hell? Why are there chickens in the freaking frost? Oh my god, somebody save these chickens. One of them just went into that rock. Oh no, he's back, he's over here. What the hell is... Why are there chickens? It's freezing out here, guys. Oh my god, chickens, go home, go indoors. Alright, anyways, so that's serious business to just switch to the form and do something with it. Okay, number 2. Instant 10-second cooldown. Perform a freezing spin attack that makes everybody slow. For how long? Think about it, Nuo. You go into Juggernaut form, you use Mountain's Wrath, you get out of Juggernaut form, and you cast Whirlwind Slash. Everybody's tripped. It's stupid, but everybody's tripped. I mean, it's not necessarily the most complicated thing in the world, right? That's got an 8-meter range, which is pretty significant. There's Tactical Bomb, which is 20 meters with a 21-second cooldown. The effects depends on what type of bomb is launched. How do you switch bombs? Automatically loads different ones depending on your attack mode. How do you switch attack modes? Melee skills load frost bombs. Shield skills load gale bombs. And shelling skills load... Oh, so if you shoot something, it loads that bomb, and then you mix it with tactical bomb, which inflicts... See, this is interesting. Like, you could do all these things, and then just hop out of Juggernaut form. This is not hard stuff, right? In fact, since I don't have any skills anyways, let's see what the time is to get out of Juggernaut form. Bam! We're in Juggernaut form. Holy shit. My god. Where did her face go? She's not beautiful anymore. Alright. Can I actually look inside of the Juggernaut form? No, it's just your character's completely gone. Alright, so how do I get out? I push this button, which is a 1-second cast time. Cannot be used during warp time. What is warp time? What is warp time? Grants immunity to all debuffs for a short time, but drains the power supply. Yeah, I don't know what warp time is. Juggernaut cannot use or benefit from equipped items, and their movement is restricted. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so if I just push the button, you're gone. You're back to normal. Everything's fine. This isn't impossible. I feel like you can do this. That people can actually micromanage these things. Because there's like shield stance, which is erects a powerful shield, protecting allies that take cover behind it. It increases... What the... Allies behind the shield take 20% reduced damage. Enables Juggernaut charge, which is weird. You could do all these things, and then just... You're out of form instantly, right? Well, okay, after a second.
Once, yeah.
This... And I'm sure that the Warborn is pretty crazy as well with the invincibility, because you just pop it, you're invincible, whatever, and then you're done, right? Like, temporal armor has...
The thing about the invincibility is if you pop it, whenever you exit the Warborn form, whether it's by choice or
the time runs out.
when the thing ends, it stuns you for a few seconds.
Ooh. Okay. What if you have immunity to stun? See, these are the questions I ask. What if somebody stunned you 3 times or 4 times and you have immunity to stun?
That's a good question.
Yeah. So that's like the first thing I would test if I had a
I
character.
do have a level 50 Warborn, but he's on Nazar.
Okay.
And I have a level... No, I have a level 50 Warborn on Nazar, a level 40 Warborn on Kraken, and a level 30-something Dwarf on Kraken.
Okay. Okay. I think that probably the easiest way to do this is either we do this on your stream sometime, just check it, which
Yeah.
is fine, that'd be great. Or, you know, we just find somebody later, because there are Warborns in this that are level 55. This isn't uncommon anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't
I know someone who is a level 55 Warborn that I can ask.
There's plenty of dwarves we can check as well, if we need anything there. Yeah, we can do that. Let's not do it now. Let's save this for a different time. But,
Alright.
like, temporal armor grants immunity to all debuffs for a short time. When this temporal armor ends, the Juggernaut disappears. Oh. What? You don't even have to... Hold on. It's instant. So if you want to leave Juggernaut form, you may as well just pop this thing, die, or whatever, and then you're out of Juggernaut form. Oh, but the caster is temporarily incapacitated. So this is the same skill as the Warborn's one, except the Warborn makes you invulnerable, and this one makes you immune to debuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see. And it says incapacitated. That doesn't necessarily mean stun. So it could overlay the immunity.
Yeah, it probably does.
It probably does. I would assume they thought about this, that it doesn't stack this. It doesn't have the same flags as whatever that stack is. So okay, cool. And then of course you can only you do that only, what is it, once every 30 minutes. So I mean, it's a trick. It's a party trick. But
Yeah.
say you have practice with it, you can do some things that people just don't expect, and it's hard to play around things when you don't expect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, especially with the things like tactical bomb, which is freeze bomb, freezes a wide area, slowing targets' movements. Gale bomb hastens all allies in the areas, increasing their movement and attack speed. Wow, it's a support bomb. And then inflicts magic. The other one is explosive bomb, which is obvious, just does a bunch of blasts of explosive magic damage. Erects a powerful shield. I like this stuff, dude. I like these things. I wish that people just use them in battle, but they don't. And we have lots of dwarves on West, and I don't see a Juggernaut pop up, do something, and leave, right? Because they're too afraid. They'd rather do normal skills, which is fine. But some of these have some pretty good merit, like the 20-meter charge every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well this is cool. I think that is all the testing that I want to do for today. I'm going to compile a list of everything. We'll make like an Excel sheet and we'll throw it into the Arcade Research and Development Discord, which by the way, for anybody watching, you can feel free to join that. The information about that is below. The Discord anyways is just about finding like-minded individuals who like to research things and find out all the crazy mechanics that exist in Arcade. Now, in general, Nuo, and for everybody else, there's been so much information that came out today about the 4.0 update that's going to be in Arcade Korea by the end of this month. Go check out like Kun's video, because he goes and translates the pages, and there's tons of stuff from those pages you can check out. It's pretty cool things. Go look at all that. I'm not going to go over it here. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. Looks pretty cool, especially for streamers. Especially for us, because we can actually queue up and play Arena nonstop, especially with a new Arena coming out, and especially with cross-server capabilities. But I think that is it for now. Nuo, thank you very, very much for joining me here. I'm going to stop talking in your ear, and I will do my normal exit off of the stream. So thank you so much. Alright, cool. Yeah, get out of here. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so goodbye, Nuo. I'm going to tell the stream goodbye, and then I'm heading out, so thank you. Alright, so for everybody else, you guys are awesome. I'm going to be heading out here. I think pretty much all the testing stuff is done for today, but we're going to get back into it another time once we collect a whole nother list of tons of stuff we want to test. We'll go test all that stuff like this time. We just don't know when we're going to do that stream, so we might do it next week. We might do it following week, whatever. In the meantime, I want to get other stuff going. I want to do events. I want to do things like racing events, which is something that I've had on my mind for a long time. And I want to do things like arena events as well. I don't know, maybe we can, by arena events, I literally mean getting people into the arena on the West Coast, like in 2 crowns. And we can do like tournaments, things like that, betting events. That's something that has been done in the past that I'd love to bring back, and I would love to stream for people. So these are things that I'm kind of looking into, and of course, when we get to them, everybody will know. We might put up, posts in the forums about it and things like that. Especially if we have to do, especially if we do events like that, we have to put up a forum post and get people involved in it. But that would be it. Again, check out the Discord link at the bottom if you're interested in this kind of a research thing. You want to get involved, or you just want to see the results, or you just have your own questions you want to contribute and see tested. All of that stuff is very important and matters. And that is it. Thank you again, Nuo, for helping out, and I will see you all Saturday. Yep, Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. That's it. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. God, the game is so loud. I forgot that I still had it like crazy loud. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, perfect.